Good day, everyone, and welcome to another weekly analysis from us at Zeus Capital. I am Christian London, and I'm here to help you see or digest what's going to be happening during this week in the market. So I'm recording this on Monday morning. Yeah, a little bit of a shock up with our network, so we pushed to go on Monday. But here we go. Right. Trump, Trump, Trump. That's all I can say, you know. So we woke up in the morning today and the market is just in shambles. And the pairs that we'll be looking at, I'll be looking at gold. I'll be looking at gold. Let's see. Looks like gold and silver. Yeah, I'll be looking at gold and silver. Well, I think gold and silver are one and the same, but let me just look at gold and then maybe the Nasdaq. Yeah, then maybe the Nasdaq. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. Uh, what should I look at? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused, really. If not Nasdaq, yeah, Nasdaq or okay, fine. I'll be looking at Nasdaq and gold. So first of all, let's start with gold. Gold today just woke up and decided to go down, like boom, down like that, like that. So um in the coming hour. So last week my bias was that let me just drop to an hour. My bias was that it would get either by 2763 and 27 2718. Those were the two places that I was looking at my support area, whereby we can look at a reversal. And the one that made more sense for me was 2763. So today the market just decided to go down early in the morning. As you can see, I'm starting from the weekly candle. It went down up to 2770 and decided to go back higher. So let's pull down to the daily candle. So the daily candle, we can see that it has filled this fair value gap here, though it didn't reach to my target's price, but it's just reversed. So probably, given that with uncertainty that is in the market right now, with the Trump tariffs and everything that is going on between Canada, China, and Mexico with the US. So most likely, of course, the DXY is going to gain strength, but at the same time, I'm feeling like people are going to move their assets out of currencies and stuff like that, and just put it in commodities that I have a strong feeling about these pairs, especially gold and Nasdaq. As you can see here on the 4 hour, it has started a reversal back higher, and okay, fine. It actually did feel this fair value gap. It's nudged it a little bit, and then decided to reverse. So I'll be keen. I'll be very, very keen. I just want to really see how it's going to close because let me see by the hour. Yeah, I'll be confident. Like personally, I would have been more confident enough if this candle had come down and filled this place, up to 2763, and then, reverse back high. But I'm still bullish on gold personally. I'm so bullish on gold because this thing has just been going higher, and with Trump in the Oval Office, anything is possible. So I'm still bullish. this was an area of support, but if it does go in, like if it rejects this area, another place where I'll be looking for buys, it's 27.18. So if let's say since they came here, they went higher there, and then they decide to go down, I'd want them to come here, retest that, and then come back, to 27.18. That's what I'll be looking at. This is like the ideal trade. But for my bullish momentum, like what I really wanted them to do is to come there and then break higher, retest this level at 28,000, then continue higher. You see, that's what I wanted to see. But for now, since they started by going down, so I would want them to come a little bit maybe there. If they go down, I want them to break this level for them to retest, then reach 27.18, and then I would appreciate if they do that. You see, so that's what I'm looking at gold right now. That's my analysis for gold. Yeah. That is my analysis for gold. Overall, I am bullish because I'm a swing trader personally. So I prefer holding a position for a long time than just to grab a quick dollar. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at if they're going down for now. But overall, the overall trend, if we go back to the monthly candle, you can see we're in an uptrend. You see, and it's literally the beginning of the month. And how did this month started? They started by going down, creating that shadow, that weekly shadow. Actually, yeah, the shadow, it's already there. It already has been created. So now it's just looking for possible best case scenarios whereby I can just continue with them higher. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on gold. Then I moved to Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been also like in a very bad place, being beaten left, right, center. You see, last week, all of this was from there. Yeah. All of this was just on Monday. And this was caused by with the news of DeepSeek when Deep DeepSeek came into play, and the tech companies went down because DeepSeek came up with a lower cost for an AI, while other Americans companies like OpenAI used a lot of money to create, the likes of ChatGPT. They used a lot of money, whilst DeepSeek came with a fraction of that, and it's performing very well. So that led to this move down in the market because there was that fear. And then, the buyers came back again, tried to push the market higher, to try to see if they'll take these previous highs. But Trump came in again, and on Saturday he threw tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, and today the market woke up scared, literally tumbling again. Let's see how many percentages. Like it's dropped. It's dropped like 3% today already. While on Monday last week they dropped about was it 5%? It was more. Yeah, it was 5%. Yeah, they dropped 5% last week on Monday. Today again they've dropped 3%. Like, oh my God, what's happening in the market? You see? So yeah, so these two news is last week chat DeepSeek versus Nvidia. This week it's Trump versus Canada and Mexico and China. So this is the uncertainty that people were talking about when they say when Trump comes in into presidency, how the market is going to be very volatile. It's because of things like this. So uh, for uh what's the name? Well, yeah, Nasdaq. Nasdaq really I want them to go down. Like of course, we're in an overall trend, like it's an uptrend, just like gold too. I have two areas that I've marked and say they might reverse, you know, they might reverse from and then for them to continue higher, despite whatever that happened last week and this week, these people they have to go down. So the first place, I marked these levels based on the is it the 4 hour or the hour? Come on, is it not loading? Okay, maybe it was the daily. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the daily. So I marked these levels based on the daily candle to say if the market comes down, take these lows, take that low, come and fill this fair value gap here, and then they might continue higher. So for example, oh Jesus. So this is what I was seeing because they left this cape already today on the daily. So if maybe let's say they pull up to there, I'd want them to come down here, retest the trend line, fill that fair value gap, and take those highs. So that's my take on Nasdaq. Or if it just decide um to continue lower, I would want them to do something like this. Take these lows, retest that, come down here, fill this fair value gap here, and then bounce higher. You know, that is what I'm anticipating. Really, yeah, something like that. So this is my anticipation on Nasdaq. Since we're in an uptrend, you see, never go against the markets. That's first thing first. Never go against the markets. Trend is your friend. The very basic rule that every trader gets at the beginning of their journey in this trend is your friend. So follow the trend. But in that, whatever, there are some scenarios that happens, how the market moves and all that. So that's what I was saying. The first scenario that I was looking at was this, whereby if it's pull, it comes from the pulls to this level around 169.05, I guess. I'm sorry. Then goes higher. Or the second one is to come from there, break this level. That's say 20.6169 and then goes down, retest that level, comes down to fill this fair value gap here at 18.1800. No, it's 18, yes, it's 18,940, and come there, then goes back higher because that's where the overall trend is going. So yeah, those are the two. Oh, sorry. Oh, sleepy. So those are my two takes on both gold and silver. I mean, sorry, gold and Nasdaq. It is very difficult to call tops on these pairs really right now. You don't call tops on these pairs because you see how the world is reacting to everything that Trump is saying. You see how um uh yeah, the market is reacting to how everything that is happening around the world right now. So no need to call tops, then say, oh no, it's now selling off. No, I don't think so. So these things are gonna go higher. Yes, I know some of you are going to say, why? How come the DXY and gold they might be all going in the same direction. Remember, both gold and DXY are safe havens currencies. So they have incidences whereby they've been moving in the same direction at one point. So even last year, I think, was it November or somewhere, November or December, somewhere there, they were moving in the same direction. So I don't think it will be anything different from like even now. So yeah. So yes, that is why I'm saying for Nasdaq, I want them to come down. It's 20, then continue high. So that's my take on it. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit sleepy. So that's my take on gold and Nasdaq, you know, in the coming week or weeks to come. Personally, I don't like a lot of these on my chart. So I delete. Yeah. I like two lines like that and my overall trend line to know the actual direction. Keep it simple, because this area here, you'll find support. The other area of support is there. So those are the two places that were, and if it's not this one, the reason why this one is a very significant support is because there are some liquidity trap here and another one there. So if it fills here, there's a lot of confluences. Liquidity trap, fair value gap, trend line tested. This one makes more sense to me. The 20.16, it makes more sense. Or someone else might say the liquidity trap, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, all this inside liquidity needs to be taken. And that's why it met the second level of support here, So yeah, that's it for me. So see you and on to the next one.